Carrie Breitenfeld, school counselor at Parkview for students with the last names A through L.
And I'm Lori Bachman, counselor at Parkview Middle School, last names M through Z.
I'm Vanessa Tallis, special education teacher here at Parkview Middle School.
And I'm Amy Dillenberg, school social worker here at Parkview. We're here to talk to you a bit about Hope Squad and what it means to be a Hope Squad parent. Hope Squad started when we saw a nationwide rise in suicide rates between 1999 and 2016 in pretty much every U.S. state. 25 states, unfortunately, saw surges of 30% or more. The rate for the country overall rose from 12.3 completed suicides per 1,000 people to 15.4 completed suicides per 100,000 people, which was an increase of more than 25%. Hospital visits for suicidal ideation and attempts by children between the ages of 5 and 17 more than doubled between 2008 and 2015. Dr. Hudnall, who started the Hope Squad program, has a saying that he refers to often in his training that says, well, it takes an entire village to raise a child. We believe it takes an entire community to save one. That's the mission of Hope Squad here at Parkview and in our Ashwaubenon community. Research has indicated that schools emphasizing inclusion of all students, support for student social and emotional learning, embracing diversity, have increased student mental health. School connectedness is also pivotal to the Hope Squad. Students who feel connected to school have developed positive relationships with adults, increased positive behaviors, and avoid behaviors that harm their health. We know that kids talk to kids. Research shows us that although students who attempt suicide don't often reach out to an adult on their own, they oftentimes talk to at least one, if not more, peers. And the point of Hope Squad is teaching peers to be able to reach out to an adult to help in those situations.
Suicide is a leading cause of death among youth aged 10 to 19 years old. Thousands of youth are lost to suicide each year. However, most suicides are preventable. Youth who are contemplating suicide frequently give warning signs of their distress. Most youth will tell a friend or give a warning sign that they are struggling, but many of their friends do not tell an adult. A Hope Squad is a group of students nominated by their peers as good listeners and caring fellow students. They work closely with their local mental health agency. Hope Squad members are taught by school advisors on how to recognize suicide warning signs in their peers and provide support. Hope Squad members are trained on how to talk to a fellow struggling student. If the peer needs help, they listen and then try to convince them to go see an adult in the school. If that does not work, they inform a school counselor about their concerns about their peers, so the counselor can contact the student and the parents for additional help and support. Hope Squad members also bring suicide prevention awareness to the entire school by holding an annual Hope Week, when fellow peers are given information about suicide prevention. For more information, please visit hopesquad.com.
All right, so our Hope Squad program promotes partnership with local mental health agencies and other local organizations. It provides a feeling of connectedness within our school building. Our students are talked to about anti-bullying strategies and what to do if they witness other students bullying their peers. We talk a lot about school safety, reducing the stigma of mental illness and why it's important to help support everybody in our community. And it also encourages students to ask for help. To have a successful Hope Squad, we have an involved principal, faculty, and staff, and I can tell you that at Parkview, everybody understands and believes in the Hope Squad message. We have dedicated advisors, so the 4 ladies you see on the screen. We have supportive and informed parents, that's you. We have committed Hope Squad members, partnerships with mental health and community agencies. Amy Dillenberg, who's our school social worker, is on a coalition that meets monthly, and they talk about these important topics within our community, and continuous program improvement through data collection and training. So our Hope Squad nomination process. Earlier this year, your 6th grade students were asked to nominate their peers that they felt comfortable talking to, people that were good listeners, were there to help them if they were struggling, people that they're kind in the hallway, they're friends with everybody. This was an anonymous form, and when we tallied the results, your son or daughter was actually one of the students that rose to the top. So they were nominated to be on the Hope Squad.
We want to share that participation on the Hope Squad is not for everyone. When meeting with the students, we did tell them that we just need them to reach out to us if they are at all feeling uncomfortable with their participation on Hope Squad. As mentioned, some students may not feel comfortable talking to a friend who may be struggling with a mental health concern. Nominated students may choose or not choose to serve on the squad. And if you have any questions regarding this, please share with one of us. We can be reached at our email or phone extensions as found on our school website. It will also be included within the email that we have sent with you this evening. As Hope Squad members, if your child is currently in counseling, please reach out to us if you have any concerns or questions regarding this. You may want to visit with the therapist whom your child works with, whether or not this is a good fit in the involvement of your child at this time. Ultimately, it's up to you as a parent and guardian to decide if your child may serve on the Hope Squad. Hope Squad members organize school-wide activities that promote inclusion and connectedness. They watch and refer to one of the advisors of any concerns. And we stress this with our students and your son or daughter that students and Hope Squad members are not trained to be counselors or therapists. They are solely hearing any sort of concerns that might be brought to their attention or something that they observe in their classroom, and then share that immediately with a Hope Squad advisor. The responsibilities of Hope Squad members are as follows: attending Hope Squad meetings, participating in activities that the Hope Squad organizes, be aware of self-care needs, and we really stress on this. It's one module in our training as far as taking care of themselves. They need to be taking care of themselves in order to take care of others. And again, referring any struggling peers to an adult, preferably one of the advisors, but any adult in this building are well aware of who our Pupil Services team are and our Hope Squad advisors, and some of us are fulfill both of those responsibilities within our building. So we want to make sure that the adults know, and they are well aware as to who to reach out to. We have a Hope Squad contract that will be sent out along with a permission slip. So we asked this to through a Google Doc. And we ask that you look at this, and it will actually be a Google form that will be sent to you. So we ask that you review this with your Hope Squad nominee, and make sure that both you as parents and our Hope Squad members understand what is within this contract before signing and agreeing to be a Hope Squad member.
So as a Hope Squad member, your student is going to be trained in our 4 core phases. The first phase would be the QPR, which is question, persuade, and refer. The second one would be, what is a Hope Squad? Phase 4, you've got a friend in me. And phase 7, which is taking care of you. Again, that self-care piece. Expectations of parents' involvement. We do ask that you sign a permission form every year. attend the parent meeting, or just review the presentation. Understand the role and support your child. Respect confidentiality. Monitor the well-being and self-care of your student. The parent's role in helping the Hope Squad member would be, be sure to communicate. You know your child best. Asking your child, okay, what was the best part of your day today? Or what was a struggle? You know your child better than anyone. So again, be aware and watch for signs that may be concerning, reaching out to any of the advisors if you do have some concerns. Parent support information can be found on the Hope Squad website, which we will include, I think, in this presentation. Crisis referral process. So what is your school or district crisis referral process during the school day? Would be for student to reach out to any one of the four of us. If it is after hours, we ask, and students will be given this information, to contact the Crisis Center or Ashwaubenon Public Safety. Same thing if it happens on the weekend, holidays, or over the summer, to contact the Crisis Center or that Ashwaubenon Public Safety. What is your role of parents? We will share some resources with you as well. And students have these numbers available to them in the front page of their school planners, as well as the National Suicide Hotline. Thank you for your time tonight. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to any of us via email or phone at the school number.